Hey guys, I'm Nakia, licensed counselor, and if you're wondering where you should start on your mental health journey, you're just questioning, you're like, I don't know, I have all these things going on. If you're wondering where you should start, I can tell you right now, you should start with understanding self. And if you're thinking, Nakia, understanding yourself, I know what I like. I know what movies I like. I know, what I like to do for fun. Okay, but we're going to get a little bit more deeper when I mean understanding yourself. So the first part is getting to know yourself in a non-judgmental way. With giving yourself grace and just getting to know the ins and out of yourself. That means what you or society thinks is negative and positive, but every aspect of yourself, but in a non-judgmental way. This is just gaining information about yourself so you can gain the self-awareness so that when you're ready to do the work that you already understand the ins and outs about yourself. And then you're going to look at these 3 or 4 different areas. Now you can journal it, or you can just have conversation with yourself, or you just be more intentional with noting when something's going on. But you need to look at yourself biologically, that's biologically or physically. Look at your health. You need to look at yourself socially, your relationships with other people. You need to look at yourself through the lens of mentally, and you need to look at through the lens of yourself emotionally. So I have a video talk about feeling your feelings and how that whole process works, but I'm just going to do a quick example when it comes to understanding yourself. And so anytime that you feel any type of emotion, you need to write down, why is this emotion happening? What triggered this emotion to happen? So you get to understand your triggers. And so when you have this emotion, you're able to tackle it from a different way instead of not understanding where it's coming from. So you're better able to work through controlling your actions, because you can't control the feeling, but you can control your actions. And so that's a part of better understanding yourself. If I know, hey, when a person criticizes me, that triggers me, then I'm able to react in a way that I know how to handle it. Then I'm reacting from the emotions that it's giving me. And then I want to give another example when it comes to relationships. You have to go through each stage of relationships and see, what is it like for you? What is it like for them? And then what happens in between the relationship? And so you got family, then you got friends, and then you got, spouses, you got strangers, you got coworkers. You need to get down to the nitty-gritty of each one of those relationships and really edge out, hey, what's going on in this relationship? Let me understand, what is transpiring in these relationships, so I better understand myself as I navigate these relationships. And lastly, I do have clients who have stated to me, hey, I don't even know what I like anymore. I don't know myself anymore, because I've had all these roles and responsibilities that came first, and now I have to relearn myself to get myself back to the front of the line to make sure I'm taking care of myself first. And so when you're thinking about, hey, I need to relearn myself and understanding myself, I always say you have to try things out. Even when you're afraid, do it even if you're afraid. And so if you're thinking, hey, I don't know what I like, I just come home and, that's it. Oh, okay. Well, while you're at home, pick up a book, watch a movie. You see this little thing on TikTok and it's like, oh, that looks kind of cool. Go try it out. But you won't know what you like and what's made for you until you get out and try it. And I also say, you can try it and you can not like it, and you can pick something else up. So don't, let that deter you. If you try something out, you're like, ugh, what is this? No, it's just like, oh, that's not for me. Okay, I'll put it to the side. Now I know that about myself, that this is not for me, and now I can push it to the side and I can focus on what is for me.